Hi everyone, my name is Miss Naum and I am a counselor at Emerald Middle School. And I hope that some of you are familiar with me by now, but if not, I'm super excited to go through the lesson with you today. And we're going to talk about goal setting. So I'm going to put us in presentation mode right now. Perfect. So this is our hashtag #YouBelongCV. And CV is a district that we all belong to, Cajon Valley. And it's just a reminder for us to know that we belong to a very diverse and just an awesome district. These are our kind words that I'm sure you're familiar with, and I hope that you have kind of gotten into that routine that you do repeat these words after the speaker when they are saying them out loud. So we're going to do that today again. So I hope that as I speak these words that you are repeating them wherever you are. I am valuable. I have everything I need to be successful. I will make mistakes. I will learn and grow. I will learn what it means to be me. I am hopeful about my future. So today this is our roadmap, and so we are going to talk about goal setting. So these are our learning intentions for the day, and I'm just going to read through them. I can set a goal. I can create a plan to reach my goal. I can connect my goals using the RIASEC. I'm sure some of you are wondering, what is the RIASEC? Or maybe you're actually even familiar with it. Maybe your teachers have talked about it in the classroom. But if not, don't worry, because I'm going to explain it today. And this is our essential question. How can I reach my goals by using the ladder scale and understanding my RIASEC? So today we are going to talk about setting a goal utilizing a really awesome tool called the ladder scale. And then we're going to understand exactly what the RIASEC is. And for our activity, you will watch a video clip on setting goals, which is really awesome. It's probably one of my favorite video clips that we've ever implemented into a lesson. You'll follow 4 steps for goal setting, and then you'll make a goal, which I'm sure some of you already have. So to get started, what you'll do is you will click right here in the center of the bullseye, and you will be taken to a video. And that's the video that I was talking about earlier. And pretty much this video is going to talk about how to goal set and how to actually stick to the goals that you do set for yourself. So you're going to be able to understand, what is the big goal? What is the actual purpose of the goal? Why do you want to achieve that goal? And then you'll learn how to make smaller steps to get there. And then you'll understand that sometimes you will encounter challenges when you're trying to reach a goal, but that's absolutely okay. And something that's really helpful is maybe writing your goal, or even while the video is playing, maybe taking some notes. So go ahead, pause me for a second and click on the center of the bullseye and go watch that video. All right, so our speaker Aspen talked about 4 different steps on setting a goal and hopefully achieving that goal. She talked about making a plan, taking smaller steps to get there, understanding your challenges, and really finding your purpose on what your goal is. So this is just kind of a little fun picture of on sticky notes that explains the process. So you set a goal, which could be anything. It could be a weekly goal, a monthly goal, a yearly goal, or maybe even a lifetime goal that you want to achieve. You make a plan, which is super important. And super important in pretty much anything, whether you make that plan on paper, you develop a PowerPoint, but you just have to understand the steps in order to get there. Then you just get to work. You never stop believing that you are going to achieve that goal. You have that can-do positive attitude, and I guarantee you'll get there. And no matter what, you may encounter challenges, which is absolutely normal, but you have to stick to it. You have to stick to your goal. And ultimately, you will reach that goal. And hopefully you'll feel just as happy as that final sticky note. So Earlier, I mentioned that we were going to talk about the RIASEC. So, the RIASEC is just a way for us to understand what type of personality traits that each of us have. So, are you more of a realistic type of learner where you enjoy working with objects or tools and enjoy the outdoors? Maybe you prefer working with machines, building things. Are you investigative? Do you like to observe, analyze, solve problems, and prefer working with ideas? Are you artistic? Do you like to use your creativity or your imagination in order to express yourself? Are you social? Do you enjoy working with people and you prefer having discussions and that's kind of how you reach your ideas? Are you enterprising, which may sound like a big word, but really it just means that you like to work in a leadership position. And maybe when you have small groups in the classroom, you're that leader, you're that go-getter. Or are you conventional? Do you like to use data or following instructions? Do you prefer having specific structure? So each of these personality traits can help us better understand maybe the type of careers we want later on in the future, or maybe the type of goals we want to set. But it's really important and it's exciting for us to just kind of understand maybe we're all of them, maybe you're two of them. So, for example, I would consider myself a social and enterprising individual. I love working with people. I love being a counselor. So I definitely chose the right career. I'm also enterprising though. I really enjoy taking on leadership roles, and I do enjoy having a voice when it comes to discussions. So today for our activity, you are going to take everything that we've learned from the RIASEC to how to set a goal and how to achieve those goals, and we're going to do something really exciting. So you're going to set a goal for yourself, and it could be anything you want. It could be, I don't know, that you decide to complete a 10 to 15-minute exercise today, or you take the initiative and you take out the trash for your parents, or you maybe walk the dog. It could be whatever you want. Or maybe you have some long-term goals. Maybe you want to become a lot better at a certain subject like math or science, and you want to achieve a certain grade in that subject. Or maybe even if you want maybe you want to just be a little more social, kind of get out of your comfort zone, try to make new friends, try a different sport. So whatever the goal is, you're going to set it for yourself. You're going to create a plan to achieve your goals using the ladder scale, which I'll introduce in a second. And you're going to write out a plan using the 4 steps to reach your goal. So as I mentioned, you're going to use this really awesome ladder scale. So you will click right here on the ladder, and it will ask you to make a copy of the Google Doc. So you will make a copy so that you're able to edit it on your own. And I'm going to explain it. So I'm going to go to the ladder scale right now myself. So you are going to choose your goal, the goal that you're going to set for yourself. You're going to find out exactly what is your purpose. Why did you choose that goal? What it makes you so passionate about achieving that goal? Then you're going to break it down into smaller steps. So how are you going to achieve that goal? And what is the plan for it? And what steps are you going to take to make sure that you achieve it? And then lastly, your challenges. You're going to really just understand what are the possible challenges of achieving this goal, and what am I going to be faced with that I know I'm going to overcome. But it's better just to be prepared. So use the ladder scale to set your goal, and then find your purpose, break it down to smaller steps, and understand your challenges. And hopefully I'm pretty confident you'll achieve that goal. And lastly, we want to reflect on the following questions. Why is it important to set goals for ourselves? How does understanding our personality type, the RIASEC, help to set goals for our future? And how does the ladder scale help me reach my goals? So I'm hoping that from this lesson, you're able to understand that setting goals for ourselves just helps us become more can-do, positive attitude people. And then not just that, but pretty much it understanding our personality types helps us to set certain goals based on our strengths. And then if maybe we're not a certain personality type, maybe we want to be able to develop into that. Maybe, for example, like I would not consider myself an investigative type of personality type, but it's an important trait to have. So maybe I even want to set a goal to use different types of tools to get there. And then the ladder scale. How does it help me reach my goals? I think that it just helps us write down exactly what we need by using a really cool figure to get there. So understanding that we need to set a goal, we need to find our purpose for that goal, we need to take small steps, and then ultimately understand our challenges. So really the ladder scale just helps us make our plan. And lastly, we have our vocabulary. So a goal, our RIASEC, and the ladder scale. So I hope you've had as much fun with me as we've gone through this lesson as I've had presenting it to you. I hope that all of you are able to set a goal for yourself that I know that you will be able to accomplish. And throughout your life, I hope that you set different goals at any time of the day, the year, the month. But I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you soon.